working on a prayer Afghan, and I'm making a cross, and I'm going to work my way around the cross for the Afghan. I don't have an actual pattern, but I did come up with this pattern for the cross, so I thought I'd share it with you. There really isn't a lot of inspiration out there when it comes to crosses, and there really isn't a lot of male Afghan inspiration out there either. Tons of baby and women's and things like that, especially when you're talking about, the prayer Afghan or Lapghan. So I'm making one right now, and this is what I've kind of come up with, and I'm going to share it with you. I have to move my phone, and this will give you the bigger picture. And I'm going to show you the yarns I used. For this, I used a K-hook, and started with the granny square, and then single crocheted all the way around the granny square, which gave me 12 stitches. And then I did front post, back post. So first I double crocheted in all those 12 stitches. In the corners there is this stitch and this stitch. So there's actually 2 stitches in each corner of the brown. Then I double crocheted all the way around, and then I did front post, back post. Front post, back post to get my rows. And the bottom, of course, longer. So your granny square might be bigger or smaller, so the amount of rows is definitely going to be up to you as an artist or the creator of your Afghan. Then I did these complementary color squares. And this stitch, because I didn't just want to make a granny square cross, I just wanted it to be a little bit more prominent. I liked this because it kind of looked like wood. And rustic, just stronger, more masculine. So anyways, what I was going to tell you is these panels are half double crochet V-stitch, and they are 4 V-stitches across. Just half double crochet V-stitch, attach chain 2 for V-stitches in the half double crochet to the length of your cross. And these are the colors that I used because it's something different than navy blue or black, which people tend to pick for guys. I think the lighting is not good on this one. I'm going to try to get up close here so you can see. These two are Lion Brand, and this one is Yarn Bee. So this one is Harlequin and Grand Canyon, and really soft and luxurious. I mean, really. This one's a bit stiffer, but these two, oh, that's the other thing. For these guys, I used 2 stitches, or 2 strands of this. So I have another skein. I used 2 at a time to equal the weight of this one and this one. So that one's a little bit thinner. Okay, so we were at Grand Canyon, and then this one is a barley, and it automatically comes with just, the little flecks in it, which is kind of nice and rustic. And I liked this one because it kind of reminds me of stained glass, so I thought it would be appropriate for my prayer Afghan. So what you see right here, I did many different ways of attaching this. I did crisscrosses and used the same color, and it just didn't seem enough because I wanted that cross to be a bit prominent. I don't know if you can see on here, but this has some red tones in it. So I just picked a walnut color just to accent it. And that one is right there. I got this out of my scrap pile, so it didn't have a label on it. So just kind of a walnut color. And what I did was I attached it at the corner, and I just did a single crochet joining both of these. And so I'm just going to show you that real quick. I'm going to have to do it sideways because I can't hold this. But just to give you an idea of just another way, it outlines it nicely. And when I finish attaching all these, I'm going to go all the way around this with this color, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I did everything with a K hook. And I folded like this. If you fold it together, and if you want to make sure that your stitches are consistent, because when you're doing the side, it's just your chain you're working with. You're not working with exact stitches, so you just got to be careful with that. And the other thing, so here's the back. You want to make sure you have all your sides facing. So that's what the back of the stitch looks like when you single crochet, which I like as well, but love the front. So we're going to want the stitch to stick up in the front. So we're going to fold it this way. So when we open it back up, the stitch is going to fit in the front. I think I liked it that way better. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you totally cannot see here. Let's try this. Okay. So how I get that outline, you're gonna slip knot. Make sure your corners are nice and tight. Keep my tail in there. Okay. I'm gonna chain one and pull this tail tight. And I'm gonna go into that stitch and around the back and look to make sure it looks kind of even, okay? And then I'm just gonna single crochet. I'm gonna go into the next stitch. Sometimes you're gonna have to go like this when you're dealing with the side, because again, you're not going into exact stitches. I'm gonna leave that out for right now so it's more helpful to see. And then I'm just gonna go in there, pull through, single crochet, go into the next stitch, single crochet. Just try to keep it as even as possible. And continue that through all your work. And then let's open it up here. And then you're gonna have that nice ridged look, and it's gonna outline your or whatever you're trying to outline. Doesn't necessarily have to be a cross, but it's a good thing to know. So I'm going to continue on doing that, and then I'm going to go around and I will do another video for that. So I hope this gives you some inspiration, guys, on maybe some more masculine colors, prayer Afghan or shawl ideas. They are really helpful to people, and it gives you the opportunity to be creative in your own way. So there is, again, I'm going to hold this back. And I will check back with you when I'm ready to go around. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy crocheting.